Bedraggled and wet.
It has not being able to do anything mechanical.
With being a girl and everything to do with I don't want to. 3, 2, 1. It's kind of an atrocity. Oversized mimosa glasses?
No.
I'm gonna spend my afternoon writing a query letter.
This is the first time that we've been out in a long time.
Hello fellow YouTubers, I'm Cassandra Joy and welcome to my channel. I have gotten up early this morning. It's Monday and there's a reason I got up early on a day when I didn't have to. I'm gonna meet my friend Ashley at Grounds for Pleasure, one of my favorite coffee shops. They are open, but you have to order ahead. I had to do that when I met with Erica, so this time around I kind of knew what I was doing. Ordered myself a coffee and a coffee cake, which I have not ever tried, but it's gluten-free, so hopefully there will be no allergy issues. I'm wearing a hat this morning, not only because it's cute and goes with my outfit, but also to hide my horrible roots. They're so bad. I really need to book a hair appointment because I can't live like this. Ooh, I just got a notification. My coffee will be ready soon. Fun, fun, fun. Bedraggled and wet. Got rained out because the wind picked up. So we ended up finishing our chat in Ashley's car and then heading home. I picked up some lunch, but I also got a package in the mail. So I thought I would open it in front of you because that's always fun. I ordered 2 black tanks because summer's coming up, and 1, I love black, but 2, I'm in desperate need of some sleeveless shirts for not only vacation, but just for general summertime. Ooh, these look big. They look a little large. I'd have to try one on and see. So, hold on. So here's the length, which hits really well. That's long, like I like it. It doesn't go over the bum, but it hits, you know, just good. It's not up here, which I hate because I like to hide all the fluff. The only issue is it going to be, oh no, not too bad. I thought it might be really large around the underarms, but I think that might just be okay. It's a little low, which is fine for summertime, but not necessarily for work, which is kind of what I was wanting, with some sleeveless shirts I could wear for work. Might be a little too, like if I'm bending or anything like that, might be a little too low for that, but it fits. It's the right length. Pretty happy. And if I didn't mention, this is from ASOS. They are my go-to brands for plus size clothing. Honestly, they're pretty affordable. They're just a little bit expensive, but they have sales all the time, which is their saving grace. I bought 2 just because I knew I would wear them out. I think that'll work nicely. So the weather got super dark. It's about 5 o'clock, something like that. And I need to do some laundry before I go back to work tomorrow. Gonna do a little bit of laundry. So I've just started a load of washing. So while that's going, my dad's gonna help me put up some new shelves that I bought off of Amazon. So here's the end of my couch and the side table that's just here. This is a new lamp that I'm not gonna keep the lamp here or the side table. I'm gonna switch it to the opposite end of the couch and then push the couch against this wall. This lamp will be replacing this lamp, which I've had since I was 18. It was my college dorm room lamp, and it was from IKEA, if anyone's curious. I have no idea if this lampshade is available anymore, but it needs to go because it does not go with my decor as a grown-up. I bought 2 new shelves off of Amazon, which will be going right here. I'm gonna center them in the middle of the wall. And I've got a few goodies that are gonna go on top of the shelves. I'm so excited. That's what I'm really excited about. Not so much that the shelves are going up, but that I'm gonna be able to decorate them once they're up. My dad has agreed to help me to put up the shelves, and I've got a few bits that I've bought specifically for the shelves that I will show you once they're up. Decent work, sir?
No.
Then why do you have a level?
Get that out of my face. Do you want your shelf or not? What you got, basically?
Yeah, I think that's good. Maybe over the top one over to the right a little.
I'm gonna center them both.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, that works.
Okay.
I think the height's good. Dad is forcing me to do this. He's nodding behind the camera.
I'm trying to teach Cassie how to use a stud finder.
I am an unwilling participant.
Yes. She's got to get past being a girl and using that as an excuse for not being able to do anything mechanical.
Being a girl and everything to do with I don't want to.
All right. Same thing. Turn around. Put that on the wall. Take that little left button and press it twice.
Left as in on the right?
Excuse me, the right button and press it twice. Okay, you're gonna hold it twice, wait till it beeps, and then slowly move it to the right until it shows you that there's something behind there. It'll start alarming. And you kind of see where your marks are for your shelf. So now you're going past theirs. So it's not looking like there's a stud yet. See? That's showing that the stud's over there.
Okay.
That's what you want to know. Do that again and keep going off to the right. We'll see about your other mark and see where the stud is for that. Okay, so you're past, there's no stud behind that one either.
Yeah.
There you go. So, Construction 101, congratulations.
Is the lesson over?
You've barely passed, but you passed.
Shelves are up. We've officially tested out the heaviness of the pothos plant. It holds, so I am a very happy girl.
Yep, that's what it's about, making Cassie happy.
You're a good dad.
I know it. I'm also humble.
You very. Are you ready for the big shelf reveal? Ready? 3, 2, 1. Ta-da! First of all, my pothos plant, which is about to grow out of the size of my house, has some room to grow. Next is a Candlelab candle that smells divine, and I actually haven't lit it yet because it just smells so good. I'm saving it for a special occasion. I've got some poetry and social media books, as well as one random book that I put in there because it had a really good color. And then this is a photograph that I made in college. It was for a photography class, and it had to do with making a negative, but you do it on purpose. And that was a necklace that I had at the time. And I loved it so much, particularly because of the accidental crack through the heart, that I had to keep it. So I've had it ever since. Still pretty proud of that. Moving on down to the second shelf, I have this wooden C. Couldn't tell you where I found it. I think either Hobby Lobby or Kroger. 2 very different stores. I'm so sorry I'm no help. Just behind it, you'll see the faint texture of an antique fan. I fanned it out because it's just so pretty. I happened to see it in a pencil holder. And I thought, well, that's not a good place for that. It needs to be displayed. So I put it there for some texture. I have a frame that I haven't filled with a photo yet, but it's there just for the purpose. And then a candle from Bath & Body Works. It's called Hot Cocoa and Cream, and it's just such a warm, excuse you, pothos, behave yourself. It's such a warm, cozy scent, and I haven't lit it either, so I'm saving that for an extra cozy day. Next, I've got this plant that I've had for a while. It's just a succulent that I put in a mug, and I'm not very confident that I could ever get it out again, which is probably why it hasn't grown much. I've put that on a stack of books that are kind of random, but I liked the colors of, and thought if I ever wanted to read something, I could just pull it here. Funny story, this book called Cassandra's Song, my mom picked it up for me at a Christian bookstore one time. It's a really cute love story if I remember correctly. It's been a really long time since I read it, but I loved it so much because it had my name and it also had to do with music. And I was very musical at the time, so it was just a win-win. So good job, Mom. Then you've got The Great Gatsby, which is a classic, and then down here is a poetry book that I bought when I was in Ireland. Forgot to mention that Atticus poetry is probably my favorite poet, apart from Butterflies Rising. She is a close second. Although I don't have a book of hers. I should probably do that. So there you have it. My new shelf, dressed up all fancy with nowhere to go. I'm gonna have to find a way to contain the pothos plant because it's sort of taking over the second shelf. I don't even know what day in quarantine it is, but it's Friday for me, and I officially have cabin fever.
Yeah.
What are you two up to?
I'm, never mind.
Mm-hmm.
It's not for public consumption.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
Hello.
I'm leaving that in. Yeah, I think everybody else does too. Too bad, Mom says. I've put makeup on for the first time in ages. Put like foundation, everything. Tried a new blush and a new bronzer, loving them. Will be taking them on vacation. And then I dressed in this really cute peekaboo shoulder shirt from Clothes Mentor. Sort of like a Plato's Closet, but for grown-ups. They have some really cute plus size options, but this is a very flowy shirt. I've got a black tank underneath. Just some blue jeans and flip-flops. I don't even know what day of quarantine it is, but I officially, for the first time in the entirety of quarantine, have cabin fever. I'm so over staying home, not being able to hole up in a coffee shop, not being able to go antiquing or boutiquing or actually hanging out with my friends in any real capacity. So I was like, Mom, I'm desperate to leave the house. Can we all do something together? She's like, well, I've got some returns to make. Wanna come? So that's why I dressed up and that's where we're going. Exciting things.
Interesting, what's exciting you?
It's quarantine. And anything is exciting at this point.
It's cold.
It's cold. It's very bright. And I didn't bring sunglasses because I'm only gonna be out here for 2 seconds. I'm gonna have to try not to spend too much money. Story of my life whenever I go into a store. 50% off. Chill items. Mint smell like. That's good. That smells like summertime. Now these are the kind of bath bombs I'm talking about. Look at this. I've definitely bought something like this from Ulta before. But it was for somebody else, wasn't for me. So now I'm looking for me for once. Ooh, that's pretty. Pink and sparkly. Very neat. I think I'm just gonna stick with birthday cake because I know this will smell good. I've moved on to jewelry, which is a very dangerous thing because I usually don't go to look at jewelry and bring nothing home. I am very tempted by these. These are so cute, really lightweight. Are they worth the 40% off? That is the question. And will it turn my ears green? That is the most important question. If this was with a gold chain instead of a silver one, I would be taking this home. These are far too heavy for my ears, but aren't they so pretty? They look very gypsy-like. I have to put them back. These are lightweight and super cute. Just not sure how much they would hold up. They're so cute. How unique are they? Oh no.
I like your other one better at home.
The pink one? Yeah. I feel like this will be great for the beach, but other than that, it's kind of an atrocity. Mom called me Farmer Cass. We're not coining that term. This one might be better. A little more structured. Well, now I just look Amish.
But
Well, that's even worse. Well, that's not at all the look I want to go for. No, thank you. That didn't sound very confident.
I don't know, it's just, I don't know. Can't figure it out.
That's a no. That's a no face. Anybody else think that's a no face? Yeah, I think Mom doesn't approve.
Not my favorite.
Yeah, that's what I thought. I was telling Mom, they just keep getting bigger. And Mom said, I prefer that one. I mean, this would be great for the sun. I wonder, maybe if my hair was
But I
down.
thought you wanted some.
I do, but not always. Okay, it looks better with my hair down. I kind of like it. 50% off. 50% off of what? 38. What's 50% off of 38? Very bad at math. Don't ask me to do math.
38 is 19.
So it's 19. It's not bad for a hat. We just found this smorgasbord of fun beach things. I spied these playing cards. They are oversized, they're waterproof, and they're tropical. So they're definitely going in the cart. I was just telling Mom, we don't have one deck of cards that have all the cards, so we were due to buy a new deck anyway. Be fearless in the pursuit of what sets your soul on fire. That is so me. I need that quote. I'm in a bit of trouble here, guys. My wallet is not going to be happy after this shopping trip. Okay, so Mom, we're going to need a few of these for vacation. Oversized mimosa glasses.
No.
You don't want an oversized mimosa?
No.
I love this so much. It's just a box, but it looks like something out of a fairy tale. Look how pretty. Looks like it would hold some kind of secret treasure in a magic house. So I've got a problem. I have this pillow that I desperately want to keep. I have a hat for the beach that I desperately need to have. I have a small golden globe that I have absolutely wanted for years and never found for such a good price. And a bath bomb. And a pot for my plants that I desperately need. I am unsure what to give up because the calculated price is not at all acceptable, so I don't know what to do.
86 cents for.
Mom has a problem with how I'm making my grilled cheese.
She doesn't know how to work in the kitchen.
I think I make grilled cheese just fine.
No, you don't put butter on the inside of the sandwich. You don't do that.
You should have seen her face. Just aghast with shock. What are you doing?
It amazes me when I figure out what you don't know. Now, honey, you've lived with me a long time.
Yeah.
You should have, through osmosis, learned something.
I can't keep the camera still. I think I do just fine. I don't know what she's talking about. I have bread, I have butter, I have cheese. That's all you need. I buttered 2 sides of 1 slice of bread. That's it. You make your grilled cheese how you want. I'll make mine how I want. Oh. Whose fault's that? Mine. Only mine. 3 other people live here, but only me. My fault. Had some lunch with my parents, and I'm now drinking a much needed cup of tea. So, as a lot of you know, I have written a book. I've written a few of them. Most of them are in progress. This one is finished. I probably was around 18 when I first came up with like the first little scraps of story, which I'll share about that some other time. But ever since then, it's just kind of changed and evolved and grown and matured until it became what it is now, a full-fledged book. So what I'm doing right now, I'm going to spend my afternoon writing a query letter to send off to a literary agent and see if I can get somebody to take a look at my book and hopefully publish it. Eek. Yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot. Oh. So my book is in what's called the beta reader stage. That's where you have written the book, you've edited it yourself, but then you recruit some trusted people in your life who enjoy reading to read your book and give their opinion on things that just slow down the plot and pacing of your story. It's super helpful. I have a dear friend, and you guys know my friend Nicole. You've seen her on my Ireland vlogs. You saw her on my 5th Vlogmas, I think. She's in the thumbnail. She has kindly taken on the mammoth task of reading my book because my book is not little, and that's part of the problem. It needs to be shortened, but I've lived with it for so long that I honestly just don't know what to cut. That is the reason to have a beta reader. While all that's going on in the background, I'm going to be writing a query letter and see what happens. Work time. Wish me luck. 2.5 hours later, and resorting to phoning a friend, aka Nicole, I have finished my query letter. This feels like such an achievement. It took so long. 2.5 hours honestly is really not bad for trying to condense an entire story into one 5-sentence paragraph. Try that on your own sometime. But I did it with Nicole's help. We brainstormed and got it done. The reason, if you're wondering why I phoned Nicole, is because she is, as I said before, one of my beta readers, and no one knows the story like I do, but she's pretty close. She hasn't finished the story, so there was one little spoiler that she did see that I couldn't help. Oops. It's, as Lucy Wood would say, done and dusted. So after a really fun evening of getting excited and getting my query letter together and getting ready to submit it, come to find out this literary agent that I want doesn't accept fantasy novels unless they are completely edited and completely written. My book's completely written. It's not even remotely completely edited. That means I need to hire a professional editor, and the longer your book is, the more expensive they get. My book's really long. That's why I have a beta reader, and I can't hire a professional editor either because I don't have the money. The book at the moment appears to be at a standstill. That's really disappointing. I'm sure everything will look a lot brighter in the morning, but for now, I'm in kind of a disappointed mood, so I'm gonna call it a night, and I'll see you tomorrow. Morning. I have not just woken up, but I'm still equally as tired. But I have been productive today, this morning. Just uploading a new ASMR video. Almost said vlog. No, different channel. It's an extra special one where I tap on a really satisfying keyboard. So I'm just making it public right now. So for anyone wondering, this is the keyboard. It's an RK Royal Kludge. I got it off of Amazon, but I got it used because it was a fraction of the price, and that was much more wallet friendly for me. But it just sounds so heavenly. I have loved the sound of keyboards since I was a kid. And this one is an extra clicky one. I guess it's made to kind of sound like a typewriter. So I was instantly sold when I read that. I bought it for myself, but I thought it would make a good ASMR video. So if you're not following me on that channel, link down below. Good morning. Who is this ethereal creature with makeup on and hair brushed? Do we know her? Oh wait, it's me. I've been in quarantine for so long, I've forgotten what getting dressed feels like, and putting makeup on, and looking presentable to be seen by other people. Dad's weeding the garden, Curtis is about to mow, Mom is shopping for summer clothing, and I am off to my friend Amanda and NatNat's house, which I actually have in my GPS as Amanda and NatNat's house. Apparently, the biggest mall in our area has reopened. What? Open? Things open? Excuse me? Is that a thing anymore? I don't know what that means. Does not compute. It's an outside mall, which is why I have dressed in a sleeveless shirt that doesn't really want to stay where it needs to stay. You know, I might just make a statement and do one of these. Bra fully on show, but that's fine. It's summer, right? I don't think all of the stores at the mall are open, but I think quite a few of them are. So we're gonna walk around, get some sunshine, fresh air, maybe a little exercise, and hopefully do a little bit of shopping. I do know that Amanda would like some photos of her and Natalie taken, so I told them to match colors with their outfits so that if they ever want to print the photos, they can, and it looks like it was planned and the whole thing. I think it's gonna be a lot of fun. I've so needed this. I've been missing my friends, even though I've seen them recently. I don't know what's wrong with me. I don't know why I feel like I need to hang out with my friends. I don't know where this withdrawal feeling is coming from. I think it's just because I'm sick of looking at the inside of my house. But anyway, it is a glorious day. It's something like 70 degrees. Wow, it's not even June. I'm a little worried about the summer temperatures coming up. But for now, I'm gonna enjoy the sunshine and have a fun day with my girlies. Oh, I'm recording, oops. I didn't mean to record right then. So I'm with Amanda and Natalie. We just are getting our coffee. We've gotten boxed water, which is very strange. I don't think I've ever seen boxed water before. Better. They said it's better because less plastic use.
This like fancy apple juice.
Mm-hmm. Love the packaging. It's so cute. Do you want to tell them what we're doing today?
We're going to the green just to walk around. This is the first time that we've been out in a long time, so we're excited.
We're very excited.
And it's sunny.
Oh my word, yeah. We've both dressed for the sunshine.
Yeah, let me try that.
First sip. Oh, that's so good. You need to try yours.
What is it?
First sip of
This
yours.
is, iced chai latte. So good. It tastes like Christmas in the summer.
Ooh. Okay, I'm a little jealous that I just got mocha. So our plan for today, we've officially decided, is to get something to eat from like every little place we see. So whether it's lunch, which we're getting right now at Panera, we also want to go to Cold Stone and get some ICECREAM, children present. Also, we want to go to Auntie Anne's and get some pretzels because they're delicious. And what was the other place we wanted to go?
Somewhere with drinks.
Ooh, hold on, go ahead.
There's something special from each store that we see.
Yeah.
Until we're too full to walk.
Right? I like this plan. So we ducked inside the bookstore to escape the heat because, oh my word, it's cold. It's hot. I look cold. It's hot. Even with ice cream, didn't really cool us down much. So we're letting Natalie look at some books, and Amanda and I are just gonna chill on a bench and chat while she does stuff. Have you had a good day so far?
I have. It feels really good in here.
Oh, I know. It's so nice. You look very pretty today.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
You do too.
Oh,
We've
thanks.
even gotten compliments on it.
We went into Nordstrom, and the lady that was in there was like, a few things. Oh, by the way, you're really pretty. Telling all of us. Very nice. I think we all needed that confidence boost.
Yeah, I definitely did. Came at a good time.
Yeah, for sure. It is entirely empty. So crazy that things are opening up and still people are not leaving their homes. Natalie's
What
looking
is
through a book
this?
about Disney. Okay.
Yeah, what is it?
I don't know. I've never seen it before. So I'm gonna get myself 2 books. This one is a devotional. I love Lisa TerKeurst. And then this one is by Jordan Lee Dooley. I listened to her podcast. I really like her stuff, so I thought I would try her book.
Girls' night in.
We should do that. Just like that with the pearls and the everything.
I mean, it sounds good.
Really tempted to buy this. I'm not going to, but oh my word, I love abandoned places, the old beauty of things. This book is What Your Birthday Reveals About You. We've already read Amanda's, and I want to read mine. A true pioneer and innovator, you're always on the lookout for fresh challenges and adventures. Confident and self-motivated, you tear through life propelled by your fiery energy. You throw yourself into every project with dynamic intensity. Once you've chosen a course of action, there is not much that anyone can do to stop you. The other side of your nature is romantic and idealistic, and you tend to dramatize and mythologize every aspect of life. Okay, that's a little true. Mediocrity and dull routine are definitely not your style. That's so true. A natural leader and an independent thinker, you resent being told what to do. However, like many lions, you can be rather bossy and don't think twice when telling others what to do. Am I bossy?
Yes.
It really doesn't matter to you whether you become a champion athlete, a star entertainer, a noted politician, a famous artist or writer, or a business executive, as long as you're in a position to stand out from the crowd. Relationships are the heart and soul of your existence. Your open-hearted personality draws people to you. Your fun-loving, sunny nature makes them want to stay. Hey, Beatrix Potter was born on this day.
Hey,
How
what did it
cool.
say? Who was born on my day?
Oh, let's see. September 27th. Marvin Aday, Louis Auchincloss, Wilfred Brimley, Sean Cassidy, William Conrad, Barbara Hauer, Jane Meadows, Greg Morris, Arthur Penn, Mike Schmidt, Heather Watts, and Kathy Whitworth.
And then thank you very much.
Well, there you go. Well, the green is closing, so we are calling it a day and heading home. Today was so much fun. Oh, she doesn't want to leave. Did you have a good day?
Yes, that was amazing.
Mm-hmm. Much needed.
First time we've been out in a long time.
How long has it been? Like three
It's
three
been
months?
like a little over 2 months.
2 months. It feels so good to be out, just like in the fresh air. Well, I think I'm gonna call this vlog a wrap. Thanks so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Love you guys. Mwah.